Yeah. Tell them motherfucking truth. Let's go. I got gas on.
It's just once you make a profile at the beginning of the game or whatever, just make a profile.
I'm about to blow his hell up. 22 shit. Boy, you was a motherfucking fool, cuz. This motherfucking mind right.
MTCB.
I got gas on deck and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on that cabbage. I got gas on deck and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on the cabbage. Yeah, blowing on the stick, you be blowing on that shit smelling bad. That shit come out the trash and you put it in the bag. That shit is kinda sad when you think about it, but I don't even wanna do that, don't even bring around me. Cause he fake and he phony, what he serving looking lonely, like it ain't enough. Boy, it ain't that fluff. Respectfully, I decline to serve. Oh, how these motherfuckers getting on my nerves. Talking about this is the best in the city, boy, I know you fucking with me. I'm like, do you got that flavor like Craig Mack? Talking about come and shop, boy, you see I got that set, others have none of that. Kinda wanted that. Running back. I got gas on deck and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on that cabbage. I got gas on deck, and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus, and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on the cabbage. Yeah, blowing on the cabbage, I'ma let you have it. Roll it in and grab it. The lighter that is, the fire that bitch. The higher I get, the flyer I spit. MacGyver that bitch, if you put a hole in it, then you find your clothes missing. Then you wake up, then you bake them. Like women, they put on makeup, take the same time. Your mind, take the leaf and ride. Make sure you put your car and drive. After you get out of the garage, everything look like a collage till you get foggy. Yeah. Pussy niggas know it. I got gas on deck and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus.
Yeah. Tell them motherfucking truth. Let's go. I got gas on dick. And you know it. I got gas on dick. I'm about to blow his hell up. 22 shit. Boy, you was a motherfucking fool, cuz. This motherfucking mind right.
MTCB.
I got gas on deck and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on that cabbage. I got gas on deck and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on the cabbage. Yeah, blowing on the stick, you be blowing on that shit smelling bad. That shit come out the trash and you put it in the bag. That shit is kinda sad when you think about it, but I don't even wanna do that, don't even bring around me. Cause he fake and he phony, what he serving looking lonely, like it ain't enough. Boy, it ain't that fluff. Respectfully, I decline to serve. Oh, how these motherfuckers getting on my nerves. Talking about this is the best in the city, boy, I know you fucking with me. I'm like, do you got that flavor like Craig Mack? Talking about come and shop, boy, you see I got that set, others have none of that. Kinda want that. Running back. I got gas on deck and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on that cabbage. I got gas on deck, and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus, and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on the cabbage. Yeah, blowing on the cabbage, I'ma let you have it. Roll it in and grab it. The lighter that is, the fire that bitch. The higher I get, the flyer I spit. MacGyver that bitch, if you put a hole in it, then you find your clothes missing. Then you wake up, then you bake them. Like women, they put on makeup, take the same time. Your mind, take the leaf and ride. Make sure you put your car and drive. After you get out of the garage, everything look like a collage till you get foggy. Yeah. Pussy niggas know it. I got gas on deck and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on that cabbage. I got gas on deck, and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus, and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on the cabbage. Yeah. Yeah. I've been watching motherfuckers. Show have, bitch. Show have.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
Whoa. Better know that's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. Better know that it's street. That is street. That is street. I'm a motherfucking beat. Better notice that it's me, Merc G. When I hit the studio in the streets, I'm a beast. Never told, never fold, we ain't the same, and I notice. That's why I roll along, can't fuck with you, you bogus. Better notice that it's me, Merc G. When I hit the studio in the streets, I'm a beast. Never told, never fold, we ain't the same, and I notice. That's why I roll along, can't fuck with you, you bogus. And you bogus and you know it. Pay attention to the signs. When you talk behind my back, you ain't no fucking friend of mine. So tell the truth, no need to lie. It shouldn't come as a surprise. I'm on top and you realize that I'm just one of them guys. Yeah,
Money on me, you gotta go. Yeah, can while I'm rolling up smoke. Nigga cold while I'm riding on line. 5 times just to make sure. Singing niggas never drop. That's cause you niggas out on top. Nigga went and dropped bombs on the track and you was weak.
Almost put my ass to sleep. I had to get off in these streets. Swerve. Notice that it's me, Merc G. When I hit the studio in the streets, I'm a beast. Never told, never fold, we ain't the same, and I notice.
That's why I roll along, can't fuck with you, you bogus.
Better notice that it's me, Merc G. When I hit the studio in the streets, I'm a beast. Never told, never fold, we ain't the same, and I notice. That's why I roll along, can't fuck with you, you bogus.
I know the shoot been golden, man. Focus on the mission. And the top is all I'm getting, cause I spit shit so ridiculous.
And then this look, I handle business.
Yo, bitch, I work out like fitness.
I am tipping,
Watch you dripping for a bitch, get like it's different. Yeah, we yeah, I go, yeah. You blowing that, now I'm blowing back. What's that? Why you girl give me a cabbage patch? And you bring it to the handle that.
I say 2 words to me, cause that phone is all you see. And your girl on top of me, fuck your well up properly. And I ain't even know this. Let's keep this thing going. Notice that it's me, Merc G. When I hit the studio in the streets, I'm a beast. Never told, never fold, we ain't the same, and I know this. That's why I roll along, can't fuck with you, bogus. Better notice that it's me, Merc G. When I hit the studio in the streets, I'm a beast. Never told, never fold, we ain't the same, and I know this. That's why I roll along, can't fuck with you, you bogus.
Opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. They'll try the right side with Bell. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On Third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's in. First down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Man open, here is Crowder. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll look to throw here. Out right here to Herndon. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who's at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Allen. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to
on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in week 10, and it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. And he'll go underneath here to Breida.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And he's going to be stopped up at the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Allen now looks to throw. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And that is incomplete.
Donnie, appreciate you for liking the stream.
There, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week.
Green Bay, now I'm playing with the Jets.
Quickly.
quarterback of the Jets.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Oh, no, you good. Shit, I wanted to go to a better team, but you know, if you in the first round, in the first maybe 10 picks, I was first round, second pick. You know, I wasn't going to a good team. I was going to a team that needed a quarterback that was at the bottom of the list. You know what I'm saying? We 11-4 though. We doing good. We doing good.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
I made them Jets look real good,
so
boy.
The defense
trying to tell you,
some points,
I don't know.
I
don't know nobody, no other coach could do what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
So
I ain't even gonna cap.
On offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
I ain't even gonna cap. I don't know another coach.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field
Get another
position
pick.
throwing that
I
pick
am.
six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I plan to. I want to hit the quarterback. That'd be my main thing. I'll play the D-line. You know what I'm saying? I like to play the D-line. And once the ball snaps, if I can't get off my defender, you know what I'm saying? If I can't get off my lineman right then and quick and all easy, then I'm switching. I'm switching probably to somewhere in the secondary. That way I can keep on moving. Because most times they'll get stagnant on that line down there. He's switching. He switched it. He switched it, and I was on his head. I switched to the linebacker and tackled that nigga. He got 1 yard. But he got 1 yard.
A little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to jump in this booth, right? And make calls.
What he talking about? Yeah, see, he's scared to throw the ball.
Because otherwise, this defense is going to gang up on the run. And
but he's scared to throw the ball.
On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt.
Give us the ball back. Oh, I tried to get a ball.
A punt of 30. Come the New York Jets for their second drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them come?
I should have backstepped on that.
Run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Yeah, we're going to switch it because I picked the wrong play. We're going to switch it. We're probably going to go out and Davis on the left side on a little drag under route. See how it looks.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And taking it across midfield and
yes, sir. Appreciate you, Mr. Johnny. Thank you for dropping by, man. Appreciate all the love you showed while you were here, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, big dog.
But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. So the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
You got a shadow zone.
So empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Oh, look at him.
Right.
Look at him. Oh!
He's got a man wide open.
He thought I was about to run.
And he is out of bounds, but
all right, bro. Have a blessed night, bro.
Inside the 30.
He thought I was about to run.
For a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the
appreciate the 50 stars, Johnny. Appreciate the stars, big dog. Much love, man. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. Rest of the week if I don't hear from you again, big dog.
They know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out someone that throws the quarterback's man.
Absolutely. It takes two to tango.
It does.
Good strong throw and catch right there.
It definitely takes two to tango.
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're
I'm going to the end zone. It's going to be Landry or Davis. I'm going to the end zone. Well, Bell might go to the end zone too. We'll see.
Again, he'll drop to throw. eluding
Fuck
the
it.
pressure
I'm going.
right. And he slides to a halt inside the 10.
I ain't had nobody open. It looked
Charles,
crusty.
in the past, a
Looked
lot of
bad.
people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
That's a boot right there, boy. That's a boot right
Stevenson
there.
elects not to return it. It's a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go and force it.
Ooh. Ooh. Come here, cuz. Buddy had me.
Up past the 30 to the 31.
Buddy shook me just now, boy.
2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley.
You ain't going too far.
When you're
You
still
catch it, but you ain't going
you're
far.
looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Allen going to get this one to Singletary. And he'll
Smack.
get up near the 45.
Tried to
They'll
smack
spot
his
it
ass.
at the 44.
Tried to make him cough that bitch
It'll
up.
go down as a gain of 6. And it'll make it 2nd down.
They wouldn't
Just
even
about
let
every
me do it.
quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Allen's throw is complete.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Allen again. Steps away to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45.
See,
before
I'm gonna
going
pop
out of
his ass.
bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 2 minutes
pop his
remaining in this first half of football.
I am going to pop
A
his
reminder,
ass.
once we hit
One of these
halftime,
times
as
I'm
we
going
do
to pop him.
all
He's going to let that
season,
ball
we'll send it
loose.
down to Jonathan
I'm gonna be
Coachman in
on
Orlando.
his ass.
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the
Bitch
coach.
ass.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. Allen hit.
Told
He
you.
lost the football. And it's scooped up
Told
by
you.
the Jets.
I fucking told you.
And
I
he'll take this
fucking told you.
across midfield and inside the 45.
Got him.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football.
Told you to
absorb
cough
the
that
hits.
thing up.
Not easily
You
done.
tried to be like
We
me.
saw a product of the elements right there.
Head ass nigga. Please come on.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's
Ooh,
got his
I got
veteran
him.
tight end
I got him.
Landry.
Don't worry about
5
it.
yards on the catch there. Brings
Don't
up
worry about
2nd
it. You hear?
down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but
Yeah,
somehow
it was,
able to
coverage was
muscle
good.
his way
I gotta
open
admit,
and
coverage
catch the
was good.
ball.
2nd down at 5.
I ain't had no room to run no alley. I had to get rid of the ball quick.
Back to throw. Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
That motherfucker jumped over that line. He wasn't playing, yo.
Someone would come
He
open
wasn't playing. He
downfield,
jumped right over that
but
line.
they never did.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
No!
And this throw will be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years.
You ain't gonna dodge us, cuz. There's no dodging us.
Earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
From just shy of midfield, Allen looking for Beasley, got him on the slant. Now the Bills will use the second of their time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Allen.
Got him.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jets. Carter Landry, an 80. Lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. There are two words that we... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yes,
so
stay on him.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we've reached halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. he's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
That's on the guard, Cody Ford. To throw, it's Allen. They'll go right back to Beasley. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's a second down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's containment. Come on, it's containment.
On second down, here's a run with
Containment, there we go.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Allen gonna throw.
Fuck me.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills cut into that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates.
Yeah, they already know what it is. Oh.
Returnable here for Davis. And he'll take up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is Bell on the dump off. And this time he's able to take down to the 42. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it a second down. Looking to throw. Completes it to Davis. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. Touchdown. Carter Landry with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
Shit.
And that stretches the lead to 27. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Looking for Sanders here on a deep ball.
Got him.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, that's the tight end Landry. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Flushed out right. Going deep here for Landry. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now back to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That pick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. That's going to set him back 5 yards. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Breida. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now Allen, got to have this one. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Forced out to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Back to throw here. Oh, look at the juke. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 and a 6. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. He'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. And here come the Bills. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To the air, Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Allen to throw once more. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Allen's throw caught by Sanders. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 to 4. Not much there, only a yard. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Eluding the press. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown. The multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Hold it, offense.
So take away the touchdown. It's kind of been one of those games for these guys.
I think it's safe to say that that type of a play just added to their misery, right?
Allen now on 3rd and goal.
Ooh, about to be a pick 6.
But it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Give me that. Pick 6.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And now look at him go. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here.
They better not throw that motherfucker to me again like that.
They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't well, otherwise there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. From the 31, Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coach is screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4.
Whooping that ass, man.
Okay, for this next segment, we're going to do something a little bit different on OT with KC. Why, you ask? Because the all-powerful KC said so. That's right. We're going to make this segment all about you. Yeah, you. The one holding the controller right now. Surprised?
Divisional chance.
Don't be.
Damn.
I mean, you've been a loyal listener for such a long time
And I got
now.
a first round bye.
Hey, why not dedicate this time to you, the Madden 22 player? Now, I'm only doing this because my producer, Rocky, left the room, and believe me, he is not a big fan of breaking the fourth wall. So, yeah, it's just you and me and Madden 22. At least that is till they start fading me out, which is really weird because, you know, like, where do I even go? I mean, I keep talking, but it's like I just gradually turn invisible. Hey, wait a minute. It's happening again. Hello? Are you able to hear me now?
Okay, so the first weeks of mine, I played that.
You know, I was thinking about the first Super Bowl I actually remember watching when I was young. 49ers versus... I'm gonna be on that field. Now, I didn't expect I'd have the chance to do it as a coach. But think about it. We're only 2 wins away from being on that field on Super Bowl Sunday. That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, no doubt, Coach. I can taste it. And that just means we gotta stay hungry.
$300 yards, 2 touchdowns, win. That's Joe Montana's playoff win. We don't see any reason why you should match that today. Okay. Oh, I got to pass for 3 touchdowns. They said 2 in the damn interview. That's crazy as hell. I mean, shit, 3 touchdowns. That's all.
Well, you seem awfully relaxed for a guy's about to make his playoff debut. That's what I like to see.
I ain't got time to be tripping about no playoff game, man. We know why we here. We got the first round bye.
Today,
we fought all year for this shit. We
from
here.
MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the
Go ahead,
end zone,
go ahead,
so
get
we
off the
will
gate
start
now.
here at the 25.
See what Coach got for me. Mr. Jesse. See what Coach got for me. So I got to play the Bills? Oh, that's because we won and won in the divisional game. Divisional.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right.
Shit.
Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and he returns it into enemy. That's Josh Allen.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm. They're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 42 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Damn.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete.
What?
And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a big loss here.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. All right, that ain't about to go down like that. I literally just beat the shit out of these motherfuckers. But the only reason I'm playing them again is because we 1-1 in the season.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They're led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season from Wyoming, Josh Allen. Throwing on first down is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Allen off the play fake. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Buying time to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Keelan Cole now to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Landry. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, for Carter Landry, a very solid campaign. And, of course, this is a guy that's been around, 8th year out of Texas. He's not sure, Charles, how many more playoff trips he has in his future. So what he told us, he is bound and determined to make this one count.
Yeah, we had a nice chat with him, didn't we? And he's an easy guy to root for. Hooked up with these guys in the offseason and said initially.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie. his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete.
That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder there to make the grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first down, Allen. And he finds Beasley complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Carter Landry with a catch there. We've been talking about him the last few weeks, CD, and what he's meant to this offense during this latest run that they're on.
Yeah, I've really been impressed by how this offense, but more specifically, this entire team has come together. A lot of times you get guys with different agendas, guys that are complaining about playing time. You have all those factions in a locker room, but now with this team, they've really grown together as one unit, and they're really playing good football as a result.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing games. He looks to throw. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. These two teams all tied after one. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught by Landry for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Jets have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Allen. And his throw's going to be in.
He wanted me to get that.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Hold on.
So much about this game,
take it or not.
Situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Crowder now to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Hey, Charles, you look at this offense. They're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, a #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
Rolling to his right. And that's caught by Landry. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now stands at 13. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
You don't get too many of them shits.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
And that's caught by Landry. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From the 36, Allen. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
Yes, sir. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. You see it. Pop that nigga, man.
Hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's caught by Landry for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Stevenson elects not to return it. More involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen will try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Fuck, man.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and they haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Allen working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. The kick by pass is good.
Man, that's you? Is that her? Thought I heard, baby.
On the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. 1 second, all that remains. They'll throw now on the final play. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Win or go home. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter, and they have made this look easy. There's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantages and all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
When you think about, Charles, the coordinators in this ball game, we know about Alex Bishop on defense, but let's not forget about Manny Kahue and what he's done with the offense this year.
We can't forget about it because he's done an excellent job. Totally transformed this unit and put his stamp on it. And sometimes it's tough for offenses to buy into what a new coordinator is preaching. But that was definitely not the case here because he snatched their attention early, and they were all in from day one, and it's led them to the playoffs.
Back to throw again. Quick slant to Crowder. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 to 6. They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback.
That's good.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. On the slant, he's got Sanders. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Allen now on 1st down. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. Once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Win that shit.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Gary and Conley. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else. Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. Unbelievable. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Allen going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Back now here on
Whipping their ass.
EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got him.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Solid point shot gonna get.
He's gonna score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. They'll buy some time right. He's going to look deep now for Landry. A leap in. He's got it. He got it. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
I'll take that.
Here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Back to throw. Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at 14. Looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to Bell. And, it's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're getting the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
They'll go with the keeper. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And, yes, out come the flags. Face mask. Defense. Well, you hate that defensively. They had it pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. First and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Hello?
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit.
Hello?
Hello.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
On 2nd and 2, Allen.
God damn it.
Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And once again, this is Sanders. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. A give to the fullback on the dive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Allen now looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Sean Dermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
They'll set up a screen for Breida. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He completes it to the tight end knock. Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QB's
got him.
And now here's another interception.
Another pick
Picked
six.
off by Bryce Hall. He's at the 50, the 30, 10.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So
Definitely cost them
6
6 points.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter.
Damn, I hit the quarterback.
He's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
I knew it, too. I knew it as soon as I did it.
Yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This ball's tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Here's Allen to throw it.
Got him. Pick six.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something
you got the
for this offense.
You got the steering wheel working?
I have to be a spin doctor for that one. What
ended up getting it to work?
It's hard at this point to actually identify what's really going
on.
No,
I just want to know, man. Hold on, let me turn my mic off.
Everything doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Bell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Barbara, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Bills come up with a late turnover. But it will primarily matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now official.
That shit over. That shit over.
On EA Sports.
It's
a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife
6
Stadium.
touchdowns, 465 yards. Drug them niggas, dog. Drug them niggas. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that shit. We're going to do the same things the motherfuckers we face in the next round, and the next round. So, boom. There you have it. See what them things looking like. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's right. On the way to the Super Bowl. On the way to the Super Bowl. On the way to the Super Bowl. On the way to the Super Bowl.
The NFL playoffs.
All right, so like I promised at the top of the show, let's get into some of the more memorable sound bites to come out of the divisional round of playoff football. And we absolutely have to start with this post-game clip from Jets defensive coordinator Alexandra Bishop. Now, you know the story. As a hero to so many, Alex was asked who her hero is. And her response at that moment, I mean, if this doesn't tug at the heartstrings, man, you need to check to see if you have one. Take a listen.
Who's my hero? That's a good question. Well, I think my dad is my hero because he's someone that I look up to every day. And, my dad.
Wow, right? Wow. Talk about a moment. And for those who don't know, Alex's dad is football royalty in Philadelphia. Literally the biggest reason for her love of the game. And man, you can hear the history of that relationship in her voice. The bond between a daddy and his daughter, nothing like it. And trust me, I know. Anyway, here's the next clip. Talk about a tough segue, right? This one's on the other side of the spectrum. And I want to see if it's going to make you laugh the same way.
Yeah, see, so the next game will be against the Broncos. Then I'm going to beat the Broncos and beat either Green Bay or Tampa Bay at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get back into that. Y'all already know what time it is, man. See y'all next time. Run them credits for this particular screen cut. Yeah. Y'all be good, man.
Yeah. Tell them motherfucking truth. Let's go. I got gas on. I got gas on. I got gas on dick. And you know it. I got gas on. I got gas on. I got gas on dick. I'm about to blow his hell. 22 shit. Motherfucking fool, God. Motherfuck mine right. MTCB. I got gas on deck, and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus, and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on that cabbage. I got gas on deck, and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus, and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on the cabbage. Yeah, blowing on the stick, you be blowing on the shit smelling bad. That shit come out the trash, and you put it in the bag. The shit is kinda sad when you think about it, but I don't even wanna do that. Don't even bring around me, cause he fake and he phony. What he serving looking lonely, like it ain't enough. Boy, it ain't that fluff. Respectfully, I decline to serve. Oh, how these motherfuckers getting on my nerves. Talking about this is the best in the city, boy, I know you fucking with me. I'm like, do you got that flavor like Craig, man? Talking about come to shop. Boy, you see, I got that set, others have none of that. Kinda wanted that. Running back. Gas on deck, and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus, and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on that cabbage. I got gas on deck, and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus, and this shit is so potent. I'm about to lose my balance. The shit you smoking savage, I be blowing on the cabbage. Yeah, blowing on the cabbage, I'ma let you have it. Roll the beam and grab it. The lighter that is, the fire that bitch. The higher I get, the flyer I spit. My guy for that bitch, if you put a hole in it, then you find your clothes missing. Then you wake up, then you bake them. Like women, they put them, make them take the same time. To free your mind, take the leaf and ride. Make sure you put your car in drive. After you get out of the garage, everything look like a collage. Till you get focused. On deck, and you know it. You know I like to blow it till a nigga lose focus, and this shit is so potent.